Dana Abercrombie, the Koalition. My question's for Stefan. As Hank, he is the driving force for his daughter, making sure that he gets free. What I wanted to know is there is the beautiful support system that is explained, especially when it came to that barn in the hideout. And you're willing to sacrifice it all and saying, no, it's me instead of them being hidden. I wanted to know about that process of coming forward, not knowing what it could mean, but knowing that it could result in his ending, but then seeing how it resulted in that final flame out, you could say, that happened after that barn scene. Can you talk about that and deciding to step forward?
I grew up in a house with my grandma, my mom, and my sister, and I grew up around a lot of great Black women and great Black men that stepped up when I was, a kid and didn't have a dad, was struggling, had a lot of anger in my heart. And I saw a lot of courageousness, growing up. And I saw people that stepped in my life and other people's lives so many times when they didn't have to. And he comes from that world. He's not 2025. It's 1962. Our heroes lived in their neighborhoods. They didn't move out to Hollywood. They didn't move away, right? And so I felt like for Hank, he's paying homage to the legacy that he comes from, right? There's no other choice. What's the other choice? Right? There's no other choice. There's no other choice. He has no other choice. And I think that for me, I learned courage from him because, for the most part, I live my day, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't live my day, most of us don't live in extremes, but he's being forced to live in such a way where he has to be alive and make choices that I believe constantly push his family forward. And I fantastically believe that that Hank had a conversation with his wife before she passed away, giving birth. And she said, you better do everything in your power to make sure that our daughter, I'm sorry, I got a daughter, grows up and becomes the beautiful woman she's supposed to. And he has an obligation and a duty that I think runs so deep, and it runs deep in our community as well. And that's what we always did. That's what Black folk did for each other. It was the non-market values that we believed in. And Hank believes in those non-market values because that's the only value he has. He don't got no American dream. So he lives for that. That's what he lives for. So I didn't have a choice. I had to either step up or I shouldn't be playing Hank.
Thank you. It was a superb